Hey, this is a Hakawati production. Hey you! Before we get started, why don't you click that subscribe button? You know, the one at the top of the page. Yeah, if you actually did that just now, thanks a lot. Really. Hey, welcome to the men's room. Our guest today is Farid Hobeiche. He's a former ad exec who's now a comedian and social media entrepreneur. He's gained his following of around 56,000 followers by posting hilarious and very sarcastic social commentary on life in the Middle East. His account, FarixTube, is more like a TV channel than an Instagram page. It's full of videos about everything from outrageous laws to the often ridiculous world of influencers. Hi, Farid.
Hi.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for inviting me to come.
So, first of all, is it Farid or Farix, like the name of your Instagram page, FarixTube?
My real name is Farid, but you can, like when people see me on the roads or on the streets, they call me Farix.
They do?
Yeah, some of them, they don't know my real name, so...
It's kind of like Asterix or Obelix.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what it's inspired by?
No, not really. It's, when I was young... I used to play network games, so I don't know why I used to call myself Farix. So since then, I used to use the name.
It stuck. That's cute.
Yeah.
So
I added the tube to it. So
yeah, which is
Farix
kind of
tube.
Like TV, which means like TV, right?
Exactly.
So is that what you consider your Instagram account to be? Kind of like a TV channel?
Yeah, it's more of an entertainment page because sometimes I just put random posts on Facebook. When I used to post on Facebook, I used to put a lot of statuses and pictures and random articles. But now on Instagram, it's mainly videos and pictures.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an entertainment page that has different kind of content.
It's really funny.
Yeah, you understand only half of them, maybe.
Yeah, well, I like the pictures.
Yes.
Kind of like a toddler when it comes to like Arabic Instagram pages. I really like the pictures. You have good ones. I like that one that you posted recently. You made fun of an influencer who had like this gigantic bag, like a tote bag, and you put a side-by-side picture of yourself holding like a big screen TV.
Yeah.
Like it looks like that's what it made you think of. You have like kind of a twisted sense of humor.
Exactly. I'm trying also to change the kind of content I put. So for example, this will target more the women who love fashion, who follow the fashion and the newest trends. So I try to make fun of these things, and especially people who don't understand Arabic. So you will enjoy 1 out of 3 posts maybe, because the rest will be more of me talking about social or maybe even Lebanese insights that happen in Lebanon. Maybe it's not political, but mainly social Lebanese life. So, and I try also to focus on the fashionistas, on the fashion, on different kinds of things.
So you put a lot of thought into who your audience is for each post?
I put a lot of thought in the kind of content, and not to focus on the audience mainly. If I want to focus on the audience, I would go more mass. Maybe I can do different. I have many ideas to go more mass, but I'm happy to be with the crowd that I have right now. I really enjoy the interaction with the people. The people who follow me right now, I think we're in the same circle. We understand each other, so I don't need to put an extra effort to make people understand what I do.
Right. So actually, what was your first post that started all of this? I think it was also, of course, kind of a political commentary.
It was more of the garbage crisis. I'm not sure if it's political.
Well, I would say that it is.
Yeah. So it was maybe 4 years back on Facebook, and I posted a video about the garbage crisis, and I used to live in Dubai.
Yeah.
So I came to Lebanon, and I had some visitors with me from Dubai, and I used to talk to them about Lebanon and how beautiful the country is, and the cliche, the mountain next to the beach, and so I told them about Lebanon, and as soon as we came to Lebanon, there was the garbage crisis. and they were very surprised. Like, you see piles of garbage on the streets, and this is where like the video was like inspired by a real scenario that happened. So I started comparing the garbage to the ski slopes. Like, we're very happy. This is our ski slopes. This is the snow. This is how we do our bonhomme de neige.
Did you actually like play with the trash?
That's my vision, but we didn't play. That was my vision in the video. So the people like actually liked it. Like, I posted it maybe at 5 a.m, even not on a peak time, and I slept. I woke up the next day. I have like tons of messages, WhatsApps, Facebook posts, shares, and I didn't understand what was happening. So
it went viral.
It went really viral, and then people even saved it and started sending it on WhatsApp, and they like the content and the way I like it. It was a new humor to the Lebanese people. It was very dry, and at the same time, it's I was comparing real things to.
Yeah, you take
fun.
You take these like kind of dire situations that everyone else is like, oh man, this is so terrible, this situation, and then you kind of put like a humorous twist on it, because at the end of the day, you kind of have to. I think people like that. They want to kind of laugh and so serious all the time. It's nice to have someone like you to kind of.
They like that. Actually, what happened after that is. I wanted to see if, because the subject was like it was the talk of the town, or because they liked what I did. So I tested with other videos. So I did a similar video about the traffic, a similar video about a restaurant in the airport. So it's just things that all Lebanese talk about, but no one ever did something funny about it.
Yeah.
And actually, all the videos went viral.
What did you do with the traffic?
With traffic, it's a big subject. So I had many videos on the traffic, but I compared like the video was, if I remember, I was so happy about the traffic in Lebanon and how people complain, like they go from Dubai to Beirut. It takes them 4 hours, and on the plane the service is not good. But here on the highway in Lebanon, it's just 2 hours from Jouni to Beirut, and you have the best service. You can order whatever you want on the streets. They give you water, cigarettes. I was comparing both of them, and I was giving like a positive twist to the traffic, and people also liked it. So it's funny, when you say it in Arabic, and when you add some words from here and there that everyone uses in Lebanon, it becomes funny.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you basically tested those videos and then decided that this was a great idea moving forward. So at that time you were working in an ad agency, right?
Yeah, I used to work in Dubai in an ad agency.
Yeah.
I stayed there for 12 years.
You were an account director. I mean, had a pretty serious job.
Yeah, even then I partnered also with the 3 partners. We opened our own agency in Dubai as well, the last 3 years, before I decided to come back here to Lebanon.
Did you quit your job or did you leave your job there to come and start this here? What was your thinking at the time?
I quit my job for many reasons. One of them is because I used to have a lot of opportunities here in Lebanon, maybe to do some advertisements on the personal level, and I also had a lot of TV interviews and TV appearances that I used to miss because I live in Dubai. So, and these would make me grow as well. Like, if you go on TV, you get a higher reach. And
yeah, but podcasts are much better.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, it was a tough decision, but I think I did the right decision. So now I'm 9 months in Lebanon, so I think I did the right decision. So work-wise, it's fine. Even like I'm here back close to my family, and so
you're happy.
Yeah,
even with the traffic and the garbage.
Exactly that, and now I have more insights. I used to do all my videos from Dubai, and I wasn't living the experience. So now I live it on a daily basis, and even I come up with 10 times maybe more content.
Yeah, I mean, the content is like endless.
Exactly.
The number of annoying things in Lebanon. So do you consider yourself an influencer?
That's a tough question. They always ask me about this, and because I always make fun about fashionistas and influencers, but I think ironically I might be one of them, but I don't act like one of them. So maybe this is the difference. So maybe yes, I influence a lot of people. If I talk about subjects, a lot of people listen. If even I do some advertisements for some brands, people download the app or they buy the product. But I don't do it in a cliche way like everyone else. So I'm not the normal influencer where I just go and pretend that I know everything and that I'm more important than anyone else. No, definitely not. It's maybe from indirectly I became an influencer, but I'm not acting as a real one.
It's funny though, because we think of influencers in the typical way, especially in the Middle East, as kind of people who are basing their whole persona on their image, right? They don't really have any real talent. They're basically selling most of the time like clothes or this kind of stuff. And how influential are they really? Whereas someone like you, who's actually commentating on things, is influencing the way people view certain things. So, in fact, perhaps you're even more of an influencer than the influencers you make fun of. I mean, you don't seem like the type of guy that's selling stuff. I mean, I didn't notice much of that on your account. But are you monetizing your account? Is this a good business to be in?
To be honest, yes. What I try to do is not to monetize it in a way that it becomes very commercial. I get a lot of offers for advertisements. I'm very selective with what I choose. And when I do something, it's the brand who needs to follow what I suggest, and how if they want to advertise on my page, it has to be my way and not their way.
Like, what are some of the brands that you've worked with?
Recently, I think there's a lot. There's like the big brands. There's Pepsi, Tanay, Le Ferme. There's a lot. Medco. Roadster.
So what did you do, for example,
you don't see them because I do the ads indirectly, like for example Roadster.
Yeah,
I've done 3 videos for them, and it's like normal content that I do on a daily basis, but the only difference is that it's shot in Roadster, and the food that I'm eating, it's the
so
new
do you
menu
actually
of Roadster.
say I'm in Roadster, I'm eating Roadster?
No, but like on the tag, you can see that I tagged
so
Roadster.
It's like native advertising,
exactly,
you might say.
And that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
More often than me selling a product. And so even I think the Pepsi ad was aired in cinemas, and it wasn't just a one-off. So
it was a video that was used as an ad.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
cool.
It was quite of a success.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, you have to.
So nobody's like sending you like shoes or bags.
They do, but before they take my address, I just inform everyone that, listen, I don't do stories. I don't say thank you. I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely, I'm thankful, and
yeah.
if you still want to send the product, you can send them. But it's not fair for me to do an ad or to mention a brand for, let's say, a $30 product when someone else is paying $3,000 to be featured in an ad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not fair. I find it not fair. Unless the gift they're sending me is very customized, and they've put an effort behind it. For example, I got a pair of shoes maybe last week, and it's just done for me. There's my logo on it and my name. And
ooh, who sent you those?
Who?
You can say it.
No, that's fine. That's okay.
It's okay. Can I say it? Will they pay me if I say it?
Yeah. So when it's something customized or someone put an effort behind it, or so
you wore the shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you just, for example...
No, I didn't wear them. I was when I went to get when they sent them to me.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, oh my God,
How you unboxed them, we call it, right? You open them.
Not really. One of the on the shoes, it's written Farik's Tube, and on the other shoe is written Yani. I start with all my videos with Yani, so I was like making fun. I'm not sure why they use Yani on my shoes. It's also indirect. It's not like thank you for the shoes, but it's
of course.
I was showing the shoes. I tagged the page. I was
okay, cute.
Yeah.
So you also have a content agency, right? Is this all you do? I mean, are you posting stuff every day? Is this a full-time job?
I do have a content agency here in Lebanon with 2 partners as well. What we do, for example, for example, the Ta'nayil that I was telling you about, or the Medco, the idea is from the company. The production is also from the companies, but I also feature in those films. So it's a win-win for the company and for me and for the brand. And sometimes some brands approach me and I can't maybe work with them for many reasons. So it might be because me and the brand are not, we don't have the same character, or maybe, I don't know, I worked with a competitor brand of them. What we do is I create the content for them, and I think of I do the strategy and the content and the production. It might be with another influencer, it might be without any influencers, but this is what I actually do. So I can come up with the same ideas that I do, but feature someone else.
Right. So how often do you post for Farik's Tube?
Actually, I don't think about that. So whenever I have something in mind, I post it. I don't. It's not like I have to post today at 4 p.m. and tomorrow. I never do that. Even if I wake up in the morning, I think of something, I just film it and post it.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be like a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah. The thing is that Instagram, the algorithm of Instagram makes you post you have to post every day. You have to post at least once every day.
Why do you say that?
Because your reach will become higher. If they have their own algorithm. So if you post every day, then you become on the news feed of everyone, and people see you more.
So do you mean
grow.
post or stories? Is it different?
If you post more stories, then your stories will be viewed more by your friends, and the same thing for the normal posts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how Instagram works. So they do that, so it becomes more addictive, and you have to post every day. But with me and the type of content that usually I do, or like other comedians do, even if I don't post for 2-3 days, and then I post something, because people tag each other and share it with each other, I can gain back the reach that I missed in the days that I missed.
Yeah, because you're already pretty popular.
No, not really. No.
Do people recognize you in the street?
Yeah.
Especially here in Lebanon, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
What about in the rest of the region? In Dubai?
Mainly Lebanese.
Yeah.
Mainly Lebanese. Yeah, but Lebanese living in Dubai and Qatar and Jordan. So
okay. You're kind of like their poster boy.
Yeah.
So you put yourself out there a lot. I mean, this is your face that we see on all these videos. Do you ever feel like pressured, or is it stressful? Because, at the end of the day, you're posting yourself out there and measuring your success based on the likes and views that you're getting for all these videos. Is this something that's difficult to deal with, or do you not feel bothered by that at all?
No, not at all. The thing is, because it was never meant to be like, it's not something that I wanted all my life. I never wanted to be popular or to be a stand-up comedian. It came naturally, and if it goes naturally also, I don't mind at all. So yes, maybe sometimes if I feel the post is like wasn't giving the reach that it had to give, or the impact, or I can delete it. So it's not I'm not stubborn, or I don't feel that what I love is what people need to love. But it's weird, because sometimes some posts go they go viral more than others, and I don't understand why, because what I feel is funny, sometimes people don't feel funny. What I feel, that's okay. People
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So what about those ones that don't do as well? Do you delete them because you don't want to leave like a track of poorly performing videos?
A lot of times I delete videos, but just the first 10 minutes. So I tested the first 10 minutes.
Oh, that fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the first 10 minutes, if I post something and I have like a formula in mind, and I know, let's say I have to get what was the formula? Okay, I have to
you really are like Asterix and Obelix.
Yeah. I have to get, let's say if it's 10 minutes, I have to get at least 50 comments in 10 minutes.
Okay.
If I don't get 50 comments and let's say 500 likes in 10 minutes, that means the video is not doing well.
So you just delete it?
Yeah, I delete it.
Wow. That you have pretty high standards.
Yeah.
I'm excited if I get like 3 likes in 10 minutes. It's like, wow. So are there any downsides to doing that, to being kind of an influencer, to being on Instagram, on social media?
at this stage, because maybe I don't know if I'm on my peak, or I'm on a, at this stage, no, I'm enjoying it. It's fun, even work wise, I'm doing well. The gifts you get every day, the people you meet every day, it's fun. I like it. But yeah, I'm sure one day a lot of this will even decrease or will be gone. So there will be the downside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this, you can say also, like, the privacy, but all of this, it's fine, and
It doesn't bother you.
It's not a big deal. No, it doesn't bother me. If I don't feel like going out, I can find a lot of things to do.
That's the most positive answer I've ever heard from anyone when you ask them, like, what's the downside of what you're doing? And the answer is, the downside will be when it ends. That's amazing. It means you really, really love what you do.
Yeah.
It's probably why you're so successful at it too. How much time does it take you to produce one video, one post?
The videos that I post on a daily basis, honestly, they take me maybe 5 minutes maximum. I just think of the idea, I take the phone and I film it. Usually, always the first take is the best take. So I try another take, then I always choose the first one. But when I have a sponsored ad with a brand, that's where it takes a lot of time, because I need to think about what the brand needs and something that doesn't harm my page and my image. So it takes a lot of time. So I have, for example, some brands that I'm working with that I got the okay from them maybe 2 months ago, and till today I haven't done anything yet, because I'm not sure when and why and how to post.
Yeah,
it's very tricky. I'm very aware of what I need to post. I don't want to post any negative thing that people will one day tell me, oh yeah, but we didn't like this.
And you don't want to sell out, right? It's
exactly.
in your position. You kind of have this.
Yeah, and money is secondary to me. So maybe other influencers or other comedians, so they just post and they just want to do more commercials.
Do you have an agent, or do you deal yourself with the advertisers?
No, I deal
you deal with yourself.
I like it because I feel the vibe from the phone call.
Yeah.
If I want to work with them or not, and if we can do something, and sometimes on the same day I give them the idea. So if I have an agent, I have to wait. The negative part about not having an agent is that I get, let's say 20 calls a day. Maybe 16 of them are things that won't work. Like a restaurant and I don't know where, and that they don't understand
Timbuktu.
Yeah, and some things, or a shop in a far place in Lebanon where they want to do some advertisement, but they don't have budget, or they
you waste a lot of time basically on the phone with things that are not worth your
At the beginning, I used to go and meet with everyone. Now I understood that before we even meet, I have they have to understand what's the process, and because they don't know that these things, they cost a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. So when you're shooting your videos, do you shoot them yourself? Do you use a tripod? Are you working with someone?
It's a combination. I have different kinds of posts. So whenever I do the selfie posts, it's definitely me with my camera, with my phone.
You just hold it in your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always my hand.
Yeah.
But when I do the sketches, so sometimes I do a sketch and not just a video that I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my friend Albert. He films me and he does the editing and everything. So he helped me with that. Yeah.
Is he one of your partners?
He's my partner in this. Yeah.
So, do you have any ideas for your next post?
Yeah, I have a lot of ideas.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
No, now I have 3 commercials that I need to post, that I already have them, but I already scheduled them. I want to talk about there's something I was thinking about today in the morning about those girls that tell you on Instagram, they post a story, and they tell you, I wanna close down Instagram. It's wasting a lot of my time, and everyone who knows me knows my number. You can contact me over there. And then you wake up the next morning, and they reactivate their Instagram account.
Yeah.
So they can't even wait 6 hours. You know, they deactivate it, and then 6 hours later they reopen it.
Is that a thing? There's a lot of people doing that. Really?
At least in my friend zone.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's very weird because it's addictive, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to do a statement that I'm fed up with social media, and then the next day in the morning you see them back posting as if nothing happened.
Yeah, it is addictive, right?
Yeah.
It's terrible. Social media and like electronic devices are really like a drug, I think.
Yeah. There's a post.
It's a fact, actually. It's not, I think.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it is.
which post?
There's a post that I've put today about Instagram. They removed the following.
Yeah, I saw that post.
Yeah, so they removed this feature, the following, where you can stalk people to see if who liked who and who commented on.
Yeah, so for example, I could go and look at who did you like today and who did you follow. And
so
stuff.
they removed it today. So
Yeah.
I did a video about it.
Why did they remove it? Why do you
Because
think?
they believe it's a stalking option.
It's a stalking option.
Yeah.
You can really stalk people on social media.
Yeah.
You can figure out where they live, who their friends are, easily.
And who they like.
I'm surprised there's not more like
Yeah.
stuff going
But
on.
I believe they might have done it because Instagram is taking over Facebook, you know. So if they remove this feature, people will go more maybe on Facebook because this is still there. People like to stalk to see who liked who and who commented on.
Oh, that would be a smart maneuver.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think Instagram is changing? Because it started out like as a kind of way to connect with friends and connect with others, sharing photos of family and stuff like that. Now it's completely changed. Now it's basically an entertainment platform. Do you feel that it's changed a lot?
Yeah, definitely. The thing is, I only started on Instagram maybe less than a year, you know, maybe 8 months ago.
Oh, really?
I used to post everything on Facebook.
Okay.
And then when I saw Facebook change, actually, it became more like, I don't know, it's a different crowd. Only people talk about politics. So everyone switched to Instagram because it's more of a happy place.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a happy place, a real happy place.
Yeah.
But
Less
yeah,
serious.
as you said, it's less serious. It's more about fun and pictures of you and pictures of people who went out and
social.
Social. And then it became also, like you said, entertainment place where you can see comedy, you can follow memes pages, and so it became. I think it's like my favorite social media platform now at this stage.
So what's next?
With who?
With you? What do you mean? What are you planning? Are you going to just keep doing this? Do you have any big plans for other projects?
I had many offers to be on TV.
Yeah, because you're a comedian, essentially.
Yeah. Yes, and they all want also my content writing skills. The thing is, I don't feel I'm ready now. I'm ready, but I'm happy with what I'm doing now. I don't want to add a layer of pressure now. I'm just happy. Maybe in 6-7 months, if I feel what I'm doing is not progressing or anything, I always have the option to go back to TV and do something on TV.
What about stand-up comedy?
I'm not really very comfortable with stand-up comedy because it needs a lot of memorizing, and I'm not that kind.
I love how you're like so comfortable with the fact that you don't have a long memory and you just want to do these 5-minute videos. That's amazing. I think this is how you become successful at something, is just by really highlighting what you're good at and admitting that you're not good at other things and not forcing things.
Exactly. And I can force myself to memorize a 1-hour show for a year, but I prefer to always come up with new stuff on a daily basis. And what I'm doing now, I'm really happy with what I'm doing. So let's see what happens next.
Well,
I'm not planning that.
I wish you the best of luck with everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
It was great having you on today, and it's always nice to get a humorous take on everything. I think everything should be made fun of. So congratulations on doing that.
Thank you. But I wasn't funny today, so people might...
Do you want to say something funny?
My English is already funny, right?
Not really. Do you want to say something in Arabic?
No, it's fine.
What would you say about those people that are like on and off of Instagram, like crack addict, social media whores?
No, I'm fine. I'm also very happy that you hosted me today, and looking forward to. You tell me about your plans. What's your? You didn't hear anything about you.
Yeah,
you need to tell us more
because
about
I'm
you.
interviewing you. If you want, you can interview me on your Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll
All right.
return the interview. In Lebanon, you should always return.
You could always return.
Return
Yeah.
the dinner. You have to return everything. I'll return the interview.
Okay. Deal.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for listening. Don't forget to check out our page on hakawadi.com and to click on subscribe so you always know who is in the men's room. Please also leave your questions and comments there so we can share them on an upcoming show. Hasta la vista, baby.